cooking meat today, but I have other stuff that I'm cooking as well. But I want to start with meat because, of course, meat takes a little longer to cook, and yeah, and I'm trying to do this in 1 hour so I can start on other stuff. But while the meat is cooking, you know, I'll be prepping the other stuff, and of course you will be here with me. The onion is done. I need to turn the stove on, and we need some oil. I like using this oil here. It's good. Just pour it right there. Oh wait, is it finished? No, it still got more. Oh well, I think it's not coming out, so I have another one. I think the other one is finished. I did not know. It's hard to tell if it's finished or not because it's black. But yeah, the other bottle is finished. But I like this brand. It's really good. Reason why it's good, it doesn't make the food too oily or kind of like tastes like oil. You know, there are those oils that when you're eating, you feel the tongue is sticky or the food is very sticky. This is different, that it doesn't make food like that. Plus, you know, meat has its own fatty oil and it combines so well with it. So for the meat, again, only for the meat, I only use this oil. And for the rest of the food, I use the other virgin oil or canola oil. But only for the meat, I use that oil I just showed you. So I'm chopping in the tomatoes. And how are you guys doing? I'm trying to do much more of live recording because my schedule changed with so much, and pre-recording and editing is kind of like taking a bit of my time, but you will find one video or two that are edited and maybe the other two live, but whatever the case is, just to let you know, it's going to be a lot of live recording going forward until I become kind of like stable. Plus, I do enjoy live recording anyway because I get to interact with y'all like directly, and I get to hear from you. It makes me feel good. I know, not like, I wish we can be talking, you know. Yeah, but it's all right. Everything has a journey of its own. Oops, excuse me. Right there, I have my lemon drink. We're gonna have this cooking. You don't want the onions to turn to golden brown, just a little. And then of course I have the meat right here. It's already chopped, thank God. to break it into small pieces. Or put it there. Well, this is still cooking. It's almost turning golden brown. And I hope you can see. I'm not sure. Bring you all closer. I hope that works. And just try to break these cubes into smaller pieces. While we're waiting for the onions to cook. Where are you guys watching me from? If you do not know, I'm in Georgia, Atlanta, northern part of Georgia, and they keep saying, the weather forecasters keep saying that we're having a hurricane on Friday night, and I'm working Friday night. Oh dear. And I see how it, I think right now is category 5. So the onions, as you can see, y'all, they are golden brown. And it's time to add the tomatoes. Yeah, like you keep saying, we're having a hurricane coming. Well, it's starting in Florida. I feel for those people. Oh my gosh. I feel for people in Florida, Puerto Rico, that have already gotten impacted by it. It's so sad. So I'm praying for everybody in Florida right now that ignorance will not lead them by just saying that, oh, it's not going to come here. It's a given cautionary aspect, especially is. I know it's so hard to leave something that you have worked so hard for. The house and everything. It's hard sometimes to just start all over. But when you're being cautioned to stay away from the hurricane, please do so. Don't just ignore. We don't want to hear lives that have been taken away because of ignorance. Yeah, it's sad. But yeah, so the tomatoes are cooking right now, and I just want to crush them, pound them in a way, crush or pound them, whichever, however you use it. Anyway, I need to add some salt. I like putting salt before, not like when food is fully cooking. That should be okay. When I'm cooking meat, because I have young kids in the house, I don't like, not just meat itself, like food in general. I don't like putting too much spices. The only thing I can do now and then is black pepper and just a little bit of it, not too much. When you have kids, you don't want to be putting stuff in food. So the tomatoes look like it's crushed, as far as I can tell. And I want to add one more thing here. The cinnamon stick. That is fun. have that cooking for a minute. Looks like it's well crushed. And it's good, so it's time to put in the meat. Oops. Okay, the meat is well mixed, incorporated with whatever everything else was in there. And I'm going to lower the heat right now and have it cooking for a minute. That's what I do. Lower the heat so that the cinnamon that I put it in there, the salt and the onions and the tomatoes can fully combine without getting rushed. Then I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover that so it can be cooking. And then, excuse me, I'm going to turn that on the other side. And I have other things I need to start prepping. Let me wash this. That's washed. This is messed up. I'm right behind you, trying to clean out the sink. Get the knife. Have the green onions, so I want to prep a whole bunch of these green onions because these are going to be my kind of natural spices. I put this at the end. I'm going to add more green onions. And some cilantro. So I had frozen this. I mean, not freezing, but I put it in the refrigerator and it froze. So let me clean this that I had made before. When I'm in the kitchen, I like to try to use very minimal stuff. Even utensils, than just a whole lot of things, and then you end up having a whole kitchen to clean up. That's not me. I mean, I like to cook. I love to cook. But when it comes to the dishes, I really do not want to deal with a lot of um utensils. Let's just see. I can cook all day, all night. But if I have to multi-use things, I will do it at every expense presented to me. Um, just to avoid working a whole lot of stuff. Like, that's just not me. I'm in the refrigerator, y'all, because you can't see me. I'm getting other stuff to cook. Got some carrots, maybe more. Not much. Oops. Yeah. Okay, we're done with the refrigerator. And like I said, I have more onions and the cilantro. I need this knife. Oopsie. Yeah, like doing a recording, a pre-recording, it takes time because you have to set the camera, um, edit all that you're doing, which is really good. The presentable is totally different from when it's live recording, but either way, it involves work, and I'm not scared for that work. I love, like, if I was to choose something else, I love to be in a camera. Like, oh my gosh, guys, I love being on a camera. I love recording. I love videos. I love, and it's so good that I can do that and cook at the same time. But with the live recording, it makes it way easier. I know I have to update my kitchen, but that comes as we go. Getting new cameras, recording gear, the microphone and all that stuff, that will come as we go. But as for now, we're going to work with what is presentable, what is here, and pretty much is my phone and my camera. Sometimes when I'm doing pre-recorded videos, I use my camera. Both my camera and my phone. But yes, I was saying before, when I'm in the kitchen, I try as much as I can to multi-use the same stuff. Reason is, I know I love to cook. I can use a lot of stuff when I'm cooking, and that happens actually when I'm doing pre-recording. I can end up using a whole lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. That with time I've come to accept I can multi-use things and not feel worried because it's food is food. And as long as it's going in the tummy, it's food. And avoid using a whole lot of stuff because as much as I love to cook, I do not like doing dishes. I'm okay with a few of them, but not a whole bunch. No. Right here, getting some cilantro. Wash chicken. You gotta wash everything. In my kitchen, I wash everything. I don't care if it comes usually pre-wash. I consider the main things that catches them. And some of the things, little ones is really good, so I have to clean everything again. So I have the cilantro. Look how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh, so fresh. This, when you put it as the last thing in every food you're cooking, have some cilantro and put it as the last thing. You do not want to cook cilantro. No, 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 no. You do not ever want to cook the cilantro. When food has fully cooked, completely cooked, it's out of the heat, it's not cooking anymore. Again, it's no more cooking of food. Like, it's finished cooking out of the heat, and it's sitting down to cool off. That is when you put the cilantro. It gives the food a very natural, favorable taste. Like, even a food picker would eat the food. It makes the food extra delicious. Don't even mind all the other spices that you have to put in. I'm not a fan of spices at all. I have cilantro and the green onions. Those are my spices in food. It don't matter whatever food I'm cooking. The cilantro, the green onions, they are my spices. And especially the cilantro, oh my word. I need you to remember that when you're cooking, always have a cilantro and put it as the last, the very last thing. Chop it into very small pieces if you can. Some people don't. It don't matter to me, but I like chopping them into very teeny big pieces. And then put it in your food as the very last thing. And please do not ever cook cilantro. The moment you cook cilantro, you kill the taste of them, and it won't make the food tasting good. Microwaving it when food has fully cooked and it goes in the refrigerator, that's okay. But do not ever cook cilantro. Never, never, never. It don't give the food a taste, plus it kills every nutrient that comes in it, because it's a leaf, and yeah, it's a leaf, and it cooks very easily, like very easily. So avoid cooking cilantro again. And for those who are joining, because I'm not keeping up with if there's anyone, but I'm sure the more I do the live recording, the better it will become. Pray for the people in Florida and also Puerto Rico people that have already experienced the hurricane. The one coming in Florida, they're calling it who? Because these hurricanes, they're human beings. Ian? I don't know. Ian, I think. INN, if I'm sure that's what I see in the spelling. That hurricane person is coming to Florida. And they're also saying it's going to impact part of northern Georgia. And I am in the northern part of Georgia. So, but I don't know how effective it's going to be. God above controls everything. So like I was saying, I like chopping them into small pieces like you see. And that's all the cilantro. I'm going to use this in some of the meat. and some on the plantain food that I'm about to cook, and you will see that. I need to cover them so they're not losing the taste. Oh my goodness. Both these peppers from where? Sam's Club? No, it's not the best. I will not recommend it. But I do now understand fresh and sealed, but I'd rather have the actual stretch seal bags, not these ones. These are very firm. The reason why I'm covering them is so they don't lose the taste. In my imagination, my mind tells me not for them to sweat. I don't know if you get that. Not for them to sweat, for the moisture to get out of them. But then keep it up with the taste. So I do have some carrots. Let me wash them. So I'm done washing the carrots. Some of these I'm chopping them in small pieces, and the others I'm grating. Yeah, get those. And this one right here. So some of these, like I said, I'm grating gonna grate like four pieces of this and chop the other ones. I'm prepping do a big one. I'm prepping plantains. So let me some plantain soup. I mean, not soup, but stew. So this grater, I love it a whole lot. You see, it has four sides for the small ones, the big ones, and for things like cucumber, and this one for the potatoes. I'm gonna use the big one this side. I got this. So let me finish grating first so we can talk. Too sharp. Gotta be careful towards the end. I have grated myself before. Oh my god, it was painful. It was painful, y'all. Whatever you're seeing right now, that is exactly what happens when you're cooking. Just same thing you would do in your house. There's nothing of shaming or hiding or trying to make it look different, better in any way. And that's who I want to be. I want to be just me. Because that's who I am, just me. Not copying anyone's style. Because that's done. So now it's time to chop these other ones. I wish I had enough time to do the live for the cooking of the plantains, but this is going to be an edited video. This part right here will be an edited part video that I will post tomorrow, but you see the prep itself ahead of time, and that's how it's gonna be. Into small pieces as much as I can. My kids love carrots, and I do love carrots as well. I don't know, when I was growing up as a young child, Oh, I never loved cooked carrots. I have no idea why. I would not even taste them. Carrots and tomatoes. Like if I would say food, like food was always cooked with tomatoes, but if my mind told me that the food was cooked with tomatoes, I would not eat it. Or more so, it was worse even when I spotted it in the food. I would pick it up and put it on the side. It was a bad behavior. One day my mom um got on me. And she was like, "You are going to eat every single bit here." Oh my gosh, I think I ate that food in 4 hours. Cause I was crying myself out. Oh my gosh. And now, oh, I cannot cook food without carrots or tomatoes. Like, it's my favorite. What a funny story. What food that you did not like when you were growing up, and now um, you can eat that food without feeling anything bad? To me, like I said, is the carrots and the tomatoes. I could not stand seeing the tomatoes in food. And I could not stand seeing food, cooked with carrots. Like, especially the cubicle ones. The grated ones were okay, but the ones that you cut out, like the ones I'm doing right now, I could not. I just could not. I don't know why. I was a little child. And I see my daughter doing the same thing. She don't like seeing tomatoes in food. That's why when I put tomatoes, I have to fully crush them. Make sure that they are not that visible. Just for her, because I understand how I used to feel. So I don't press it hard on her because I went through the same kind of feeling. And I keep telling her, well, you will outgrow this. I did. You too, you will. But she don't fully understand what that means. So if you're joining in, we have meat right here. I'm having it cook in low heat for like 20 minutes, and it's almost there. And that's how I like cooking meat. In the beginning, I like cooking it in low heat so that it can cook on its own with its own water without me adding any water at all. Not just for meat itself, but food in general. I like cooking them in low heat. It takes longer for me, but it tastes good when you eat it at the end or in the end. I don't like rushing my food when I'm cooking. So if you're my guest, you'll be hungry for a while when I'm cooking. But eventually, when the food is ready, you will be so grateful. That I promise you. Be so grateful you waited. Alrighty. Just getting done with this. Some person asked me, "You're not scared of the way you cut what is it? These things I'm cutting, the carrots that way?" And I'm like, I'm used to it. I mean, in the beginning, I would be very careful. I'm not that fast. There are people who are fast that they will chop this like, oh my gosh, really fast when they're holding it compared to when it's on a chopping board. Mm-mm. I'm not professional in that one. I just love to do what I can do. I do it my pace, my way. I'm not rushing. And it's good for me, guys. Plus, oh my goodness, I do not like seeing blood. Oh, we even mentioning it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No, no, Jose. It's such a beautiful afternoon, but we're officially in winter. Yay! This is the favorite season for most of the people that I hear or like mingle with. They love fall. Reason why I love fall for me, it's oh my gosh, the food. The food in fall, and especially anything pumpkin spice. OMG, all day, all day. Give me some pumpkin spice, anything, anything. That's when I always say, if somebody knew me with my pumpkin spice addiction, oh, they will get me there real quick. But God, God forbid. Um, God is good. He protects us all. I know I'm mumbling, but welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. So the things I'm prepping right now, I said before, this is for a recording, a pre-recorded, edited video that I'm going to post in, I'm not going to say tomorrow because I don't know how tomorrow is, but by the end of the week, by Friday. Oh, wait. Tomorrow is, yeah, by Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday, so by Friday, I'm going to post this video. It's plantain stew that I'm going to cook, and the one that we're cooking right now is meat, which is right here, and 20 minutes are over. I'm done chopping. Let me pick up all this that have been flying everywhere, washing, and cover this up. Let's just stay covered because I'm going to step out a little to go pick up the kids from school. That's why I'm covering them up. Plus, I was prepping them so we can cook them later on. And that's what I was saying. This will be a recorded video that I will be posting by Friday. So, let's have a look on that one. This is done. So let me increase the heat. You see it's fully cooked. And it has its own water. I did not add any water. That's what I was saying. As you can see, it has its own water. So because it has fully cooked now, I need to turn the heat up high like you seen me doing it, so that that water drains. And when it's fully drained, it's obviously ready to come out. Oh, this was, oh my gosh. I seen a bag here and I was questioning, where did the bag come from? And now I'm looking at my onion and I see why. There, the onion is messed up. I hate bugs. Oh my goodness. So I'm getting the onions ready for the next meal that I need to prepare, which I told you this will be a recorded one that I will be posting on Friday or by Friday. Well, it's just tomorrow, so I'm going to edit it today, finish up tomorrow, and hopefully post it by end of Friday, if not tomorrow. So keep an eye on that one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Subscribe to my channel, support your girl. We are getting to 2,000, road to 2,000, y'all. We need to finish up strong. I'm hoping by end of the year, it's my prayer to gain 5,000 friends. And I can't do it without you subscribing to my channel, because you do not want to miss any giveaways I have, because they're loading. So that part of the onions is done. I need to cover this here. If you're wondering why I'm covering everything here, it's because I'm stepping out to go pick up the kids from school. And the video that I'm doing right now, right here, is going to be a pre-recorded video that will be posting up by Friday. So keep an eye on that one. And right now, I'm just having the meat water to fully drain. Oops, got to remember. What else we have? We have plantains. Those are plantains. I'm having the water here to fully drain. While that is prepping, I want to cut this. There. We are done. Okay. As you all can see, you able to see? You put it further there. Meat is done. The water that is there is okay. Let me see. It's already cooked, that's for sure. Oh goodness. Yummy. I'm turning off the stove because it's done. And I want to add the green onions, a little bit of them. And cover the rest. Because we're still gonna cook some more food. This is what makes the food much tastier. And then the very last thing to do is to add the cilantro. This make it to be your very last thing, the most last thing. That should be enough. And then cover this again, because we still have more cooking to do. And take it out of the stove, because we do not want to cook the cilantro at all. You don't want them to cook at all. And boom, 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 boom. There is your food. Food is done. Then of course you take out the cinnamon sticks. And you can reuse this for your next time. This is better than just adding way too much spices. I find them unnecessary. Plus, I feel like spices, they add up into some other unwanted sicknesses. So I try to stay away from them as much as I can and use natural stuff because they're readily available and they taste way much better than adding all those other spices. I mean, I will use them now and then, but I'm not that heavy in spices. Then I have the cinnamon sticks and the green onions and the cilantro and black pepper. Boom, I'm done. That's all my favorite spices right there. You don't want too much of these things that you don't know how they are processed to get into your body. Plus now we're becoming much more aware on, eating well. Majority of us are. You just have to stay away from all these spices thing. I don't think they're good. Because they're just chemicals, pretty much. They are chemicals, and you can't be putting chemicals in your body that much. It's not good. But anywho, y'all, thank you. Thank you for being with me the whole cooking session. And we call it a wrap. That is done. Call it a wrap. And until then, take care. Bye.